Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making creme brulee cookie bars. These are pretty darn good. As a matter of fact, I have had these bars at my daughter-in-law's bridal shower. One of her friends gave her a recipe for it, and the friend's name was Liz. So thank you, Liz, for this recipe. I took a picture of the nice little recipe card that you had given my daughter-in-law because they were so good. My mother-in-law wanted it, so I took a picture for her, and I thought, well, heck, I'm gonna make them too. So thank you, Liz, for this wonderful recipe of the creme brulee cookie bars. And it says here that the recipe was made with love, and I'm sure it is. So let's get started. What you're going to need for this recipe is 3 eggs. They're supposed to be large. 3/4 cup granulated sugar. 1 1/4 cup all-purpose flour. 12 ounces, which is 2 cups of white chocolate chips. 1/4 teaspoon salt. 2 1/8 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now to me, that sounds like a lot. Dare I put that in? Not sure. Is it a typo, even though it's handwritten, or is that what it should be? So I think what I'm going to do is put about 1 1/2 tablespoons in. You do what you like, maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons, but it says here specifically 2 1/8 tablespoon. We'll see. 1 stick of unsalted butter and 1 cup of Heath Bar, little toffee bits. All right then, let's get started. What you're going to need to do first is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You are going to line a 9x9 pan with foil, and then we're going to go ahead and spray it too. So I'm going to spray this over here. Then it says place butter and white chocolate chips in a medium saucepan on low heat. Mix together, stirring constantly until they resemble cream of wheat. Very interesting, cream of wheat. So once it resembles the cream of wheat, then move it aside. So let's go ahead, get my little saucepan ready. I've preheated my oven. And our 1 stick of butter, I'm going to cut it into little chunks, just to make it a little easier to melt. Stir eggs, flour, sugar, salt, and extract in a bowl. Now it doesn't say to beat them, so I'm just going to stir them. So we have our 3 eggs, large. You know, honestly, I don't think I buy small eggs ever. When I go to the store, I think most of the time they are large. Can you even buy small eggs? And why would you buy small eggs? Can anyone answer that? Do recipes ever say 3 small eggs? I don't think so. So moving on, which your flour is 1 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, your salt and extract. The salt was 1/4 teaspoon, and you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance that it's not a typo and she truly wants 2 1/8 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now also pay attention to your white chocolate and your butter. Once it starts to melt, you're going to want to continually stir that. Oh, I forgot my 3/4 cup sugar. Mix those all together. I thought I would use a whisk, but you know what? It's just not working out. I think I'll use a spoon. I tell you what, if you've ever had cream of wheat, this is exactly what it looks like. This looks exactly like cream of wheat. How cool is that? Don't use a whisk. Use a spoon. I got this all mixed together. Now let's add the butter and chips into this. Just stir it up one more time before you put it in there. Now that we got this all mixed together, let's pour it into the pan. Let me just taste this. See if the pretty good. It probably wasn't a typo. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now we are going to bake for 20 minutes at 350 and then we'll sprinkle some of these goodies on top and bake it some more. So 350, 20 minutes. All right, it's just about time to take it out of the oven, and we're gonna put these little Heath bars on top. And then we are gonna pop it back in the oven. Hold on, I was looking at some other recipes. You know, I just asked you if any recipe calls for small eggs. I was looking in an old cookbook, and sure enough, I found one that said 2 small or 1 large egg. But the cookbook is about 50 years old, so maybe back then large eggs weren't as popular. I don't know. If anyone knows the answer to that, if large eggs... Okay, hold on. Okay. Got a little browned on top. I hope that's normal. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle these little pieces of tasty goodness on top. Now I'm going to put them back in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 12. Whatever it takes to melt these. Try to get it evenly spread across. All right, I left mine in for 10 minutes. Mine's going to be a little bit different because mine's going to have chocolate in too, because I used the Heath bar and broke it up instead of buying just little toffee bits. You know what? A little added chocolate cannot hurt. So I think this is going to be delicious. I'm going to let it cool down totally, and then I'll slice it into little bars. Okay, I let the creme brulee bars totally cool.
That'll tighten your belt up.
Woo! They're good. Very good. Crunchy on the top, chewy in the center. I'm going to store them in the fridge. I don't know what that'll do.
Make them cold.
It'll make them cold, yes.
That'll solidify them.
Solidify, that's your big word for today.
Yep. Don't ask me to spell it. Yeah, they're good.
They are good.
Give them all away.
I'm going to cut this probably into about 20 pieces. The outer edges are crunchy, and then the center is soft and chewy. So thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your creme brulee cookie bars. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon.